looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Repair my ship? Please. No chance. They took as much of a beating as... I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed. Don't need to ask for that. I'd have helped you anyway. Since you're new, here's...
We hear you, loud and clear, Nia. picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul. Can't take much more of this.
Thanks. That should get me home. You've probably noticed by now, but most of the time we're on our own. Now let's talk about those outlaws. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's Moon Miath. Good hunting.
Clamps released.
Weapons locked. Destroy them! Pardon. Yes? What?
I don't want to hear any complaints.
A little desperate here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of... You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The marshal... I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready, if you need to take a little... No, and I can't get answers. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons. His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Ron Hope knows his stuff.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're...
We'd be dust except for the factory.
You just need to apply some good
I guess I could offer. Of course, it's pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember? It's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Ah, Dan, good to see you again. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money.
Hey, Doc.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is that... Justice,
We ran out of tungsten midway, and the port side weight is 1.5
That's
heavier than the Star.
good news.
Boss lady wants to know
Of
if
course,
we have to
I want the thief found. And Frost, I'm sure I...
The outside stays the same. It will have the same atmospheric
Then, I try. Now,
All that matters, once you're in hot vacuum, just strap some extra plating on it, and that should do it.
know what happened after the... What does Well, I'm... Because I told them not to. If word got out, I'm in fear. What's more? No, nothing at all. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything. What? We vet our people thoroughly here. Nevertheless, I suppose I could. Rest assured. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely. However, I can't. Very well. I need you to understand something. This town, I provide jobs. If word gets out about the stolen ship,
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. But the deputy has responsibilities as well.
despite what you think, but my primary concern.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Holt. There's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. He's a little different than the rest of them. Good. That should help you avoid. Well, we've both got work. It was good to meet you, Deputy. I'll be taking it easy for a couple of... Then, I'm hoping to track one. Guess we could both... No problem.
We might hit a new record in sales this month. I keep telling them we need 3 other rec officers to keep up with demand.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
Oh. Oh, no. That wouldn't work. Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, oh, sure. But they almost... Well, all of them. I think he appreciates my... Although he... Oh, yes. Goodbye, is it?
Any changes on the next order? Brigette is prepping as we speak.
No, pretty simple. Standard with extra cargo.
Are you sure?
I changed the order. One time. One time after construction begins. And I get all this badgering. Yes, I'm sure.
Just 3 more to go until break.
We had to break up a scuffle with some of the engineers. Timetable's got everyone on edge.
Does this involve security administration?
Well, no, but your people are just standing idle. We can use our
Idle. You think we neglect our duty? Mr. Host's protection and welfare is my sole concern. If we distract ourselves with other matters, our edge dulls. But if something happens right in front of my people, we will call it in.
Thank you, Cosette.
Doc, we got a problem with one of the ships on the line.
Oh? What is it?
We ran out of tungsten midway. The portside weight is 1.03 heavier than starboard. Boss lady wants to know if we have to start from scratch.
I don't see why. As long as the outside stays the same, it will have the same atmospheric behavior. And thrust is all that matters once you're in hard vacuum. Just strap some extra plating on it, and that should do it.
Thanks, Doc.
Just keep it holstered, and we'll get along fine.
Welcome to Hope Tech Sales. Give me your invoice. You got the financing set up already? Oh, a potential cut. Well, what you need to know about our ships is there other star yards might got with Hope Tech. A smart person. So what are you in the market for? Excellent.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Payday is always a good day.
Hello.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Have you seen my son?
Kids run all over the place. Sorry.
I swear I told him to stay near the dorms.
Don't worry. Everyone keeps half an eye on the run roads.
We need to eat before the next shift. Where is he?
I'll leave it to you.
Hey.
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist?
Just letting
Some rules. If there's one, don't even think about it. No haggling. The price is the price. And I didn't start this way. Got myself robbed a few times. So now I look out for number one. You may be thinking this place isn't. Lots of customers pass through. There ain't any handouts here. But if you do, you can. Hopefully something catches your eye.
Can you believe these prices?
Ron Hope's a damn hero.
Engines priming for stimulus.
We should stick to the main plaza. Unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were... Truth is, a lot of stolen goods. Yeah, about... This isn't Aquila City. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the last thing...
Law enforcement isn't exactly what...
I pick my battles, and I pick our first duty is to protect. But sometimes you have to cheat. That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he's also got a seat on the Council of Governors. Later. Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh. The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were... Truth is... Yeah, this isn't the people who run this place aren't. Our job is to keep the last thing.
Law enforcement isn't exact...
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based...
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect to... This is Neon. There are no... Talk to him or don't. Come on. That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. You understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
colors. Colors. Sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's home.
Hey, Billy. Got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? Right out of the factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of ship jacket. It's tough for a guy to remember.
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right? All right, I admit I've got a bad habit or two. Look, I know your time is valuable. Now, if you'll just... It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Well, that's terrible. You...
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't... From where I'm standing, seems like our problems are intertwined like... Not happening. Oh, now I'm scared. Nice try, but no. I'm sorry, but this is my life we're talking about. If you were in my position, I'm sure you'd feel the same. I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Ebbside. The place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Oh, it smells horrible down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property. Do you now? I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Don't like the way you're looking at me.
A new customer, perhaps? Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf. Thank you all the same for your concern.
What an absolute imbecile. He's clearly mocking us.
If you're attempting to appeal to my good... You see, in my line of work, what's your stake in this anyway? Well, I'm afraid that... Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it. You got something, and something's better than nothing. Let's just calm down now. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature a secret. Folks might try to take advantage.
Always a pleasure. Oh, it's difficult to put in. Good. Any time. God knows you've done that. You be careful, okay?
You better watch it.
Over at Cutco. She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Don't expect a warm welcome.
Did you talk to Goodman? Yeah, Figured he wouldn't want to make it in. Glad the badge still me.
The Syndicate doesn't worry all that much.
Okay. Tough. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's...
I know her. When she isn't out on... That's on the upper platform.
You know I went to chef school. They said exactly.
And toss back one of our exclusive velocity cocktails. Madame Sauvage's place.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
How many velocities did I have?
Oh, great. Just who I don't want to see. A Freestar Ranger and his... Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the Ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for... Anyway, this ain't... Aw. Ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you that sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, it was just a quick, clean job. Hey, all I did was provide them with transportation. Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I thought...
Not asking questions is just as bad as giving consent. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to...
No, I guess I didn't. It's not that simple. Maybe. Need to think about it. I hear you. I haven't agreed to anything yet. All right, fine. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the... She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of... She said she needed... That was a few weeks ago. Only some kind of offhanded comment. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable. No, but it sounded serious. She was... Didn't seem right I should pry, so... Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries, and got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Nothing, really. No. Nothing at all. Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of...
Got a second to chat? I'm in the market for a job that'll get me out of... Damn, I really thought that was my shot.
Mate, I love... I'm talking about Boreal. I vibe with that bird heart. Got a track in me head right now. I just need some more aurora. Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird song... Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like... Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Right. Yeah. I do want what's best for her. Nah. Borealis. I'm keeping this late. Me and Borealis. We got a connection. I'm not letting you mess with that. If I want chill vibes, I head over to Euphorica. It's the way she... But when she hits the... So you get it then? Borealis is mine. And when it peaks... Mate, there's no... This slate brings... Well, if you bloody had any, maybe we could... I didn't steal anything. Borealis always. Nah, I'm not giving... Well, if you bloody had any. Sure.
Try velocity yet? It'll change your life.
Yes? You didn't see anything. Catch my drift?
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? This is such bullshit. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. Do you have anything else, or... We were one of the big dogs. And Briggs told... I mean, the Strikers will run, but the disciples? And the only people that... So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? Maybe you should meet with the business...
No blood in my shop, Andrea.
Fine, fine already. You know, I'll just do... This ought to be...
I am zoned out of my mind right now.
Velocity's such a grab rush. They don't have places like this in Aquila, that's for sure.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Zeno.
Someone says they might want to join.
A
recruit. Been a while.
Strikers look out for one another, right?
Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can... People that come to us. I wouldn't have pegged you for a crate wreck. The fact you can get out, that's... Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure... I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Not so fast. I gotta get to... What would you bring to the Strikers? And you managed to claw your way out. Done anything special? Something that might impress us? Right. So you're one of those... I'm not sure what your game is, but you're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's... Some people snap. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware. If you're a striker, it means that... But you do this... We're fully in alignment there.
I can't understand this sudden urge to join the Strikers gang. I can think of about 100 better ways you could be spending your time.
There's a warehouse they use, one of our friends...
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Consider this...
I know Rick said,
actually
go
going
quiet,
to do
or
this.
whatever. I said, take as many of the disciple bastards out as you can.
Maybe you'd like to try a velocity? No customer. Bienvenue. Oh, this is my place. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame so... Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Ebside. I like you already.
I can personally vouch for my colleague here and make sure that he behaves.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you... Do you want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place. Of course, of course. Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place of... Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in our members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi? I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar. But don't let the other rats hear you. Precious few manage to escape. Argos, eh? You do things to survive in the gutter. But most of what you do to... Looks like you've already done the hard part. You're free of this place. It gives an old gal hope. In time, I doubt anybody...
No funny business, okay?
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
We'll take good care of your ship.
Let's get this crate into space.
Stay in orbit or jump. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper?
Nice suit.
Some days it feels like if I stop stitching people back, I can patch you up. Or if you need supplies, I've got those as... Okay. Oh, that ain't too bad at all. Hold still now. Okay, Ranger, that's about it. Go on now. The Freestar Collective ain't gonna protect itself. Stay safe. I mean it. You getting a scrape, best come see. Have a look, Deputy. I got a feeling this ain't the last I'll see of you.
Saw what you did at Galbank. That was really something.
Ah, the new deputy. Take care of yourself now.
We'll be certain to put that to good use.
You're probably looking for Mary.
Hey, deputy.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency. She'll be a terror when she grows up.
Hey there, deputy.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila.
Look who it is. Hey, I wondered when you might... Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? Yeah, I bet. It just probably makes Aquila City look... Alas, so how'd it go? Did he now? Well, it's only a matter of time before I know it. Now, if you get any more of these, just look for me up here. You're counting on me. Please and thank you go along.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real... You're off to a good start. What did you learn from this? Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of... I served with Maya Cruz. I can give you some background. Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name, and based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's... Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile, right? Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space. Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are... Just remember that you... In other words, you... Good hunting, Deputy.
A lot on your mind? If it means I get to spend more... Absolutely. You can rest assured. You know, most importantly, though. There was a particular someone, but as I rose in rank, I became... by the time I realized. Anyway, I've dated other men and women at various... as you might have guessed. Don't stay away too long. If you need something, I've got your back. We're in love. Good. Anytime you want to talk about our relationship, just let me know. God knows you've done that. We should get a drink sometime.
Excuse me. Be safe out there.
These Rangers are some hard...
Careful if you run into those eclectic jerks.
Another zoning meeting at Mast has resulted in a failure.
Everyone needs supplies. Suppose that's a good thing.
City's really the heart.
Experiencing high grav feels exactly like walking through maple syrup.